Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. So this place, of course, is the home to Internazional, and it does make for a really impressive sight on the banks of the river. And already we're underway here. Gets into some space, gets away from his opponents. Vieto tries to get it forward quickly. Brandt! The referee's awarded a free kick. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. It's a fabulous position. Has a hit! And it's a goal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Internazional take the early advantage. Looking to break out here. And he's cut it out. And it's Vieto. Now it's Oliveira. Oh, he's in! Goes for goal! In it goes!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It's all very well drilled.
AEK Athens grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Nelson Oliveira with good energy in defence as well.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Looks to dink one in, and that'll go straight through to the keeper. Forward it goes. Vieto showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And now the breakaway. He's left his man. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Now it's Oliveira. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Plays it out to the flank, played back in. Brandt. Vieto. And it's Vieto. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. hoists it forward. Brandt. Vieto.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And it's Vieto. Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. And they get themselves in front!
Internazional are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
AEK Athens can make their change now with a break in play. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Brandt. The referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
And we are already promptly back underway.
AEK Athens need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Internazional have it back and they can go again. It's the through ball. Well, there's no sign. Oh, real danger here. Chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just lacking the cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
He's made sure that that won't get through. He's had a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Brandt. Vieto. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Internazional are making a change now. that is as far as they're going to go. Brandt gets it back. Well positioned to make that interception.
AEK Athens showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways.
And the finish! It's in! And this is getting better and better. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal.
Shot a goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class rage.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. It's on he's gone for it! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. You may well regret that, you know.
Internazional are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
And it's played forward. Into the last 5 minutes. He's had a goal! Very intense, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
The changes then in quick succession. Striding, has a pop! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Goes for goal! And that's been levered clear. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Hernandez drives it forward. Got a decisive goal here. Keeper's ball. And that will be the final act. Oh, this hurts. The pain of defeat very evident, and there are hard lessons to be learned from it all when they regroup. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town. Has a pop! Superb goal!
What a start! And what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that. AEK Athens are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's their clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
AEK Athens have an early lead. Good start. Has a hit! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Dzeko has a pop! He has done it! And with the match still in its infancy, they are easing away.
AEK Athens are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield.
Guerrero! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Guerrero plays it out to the flank. Marquinhos is there, and he can get that clear.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Tries to get it forward quickly. That'll be a throw-in. Ramsey. That's been won straight back. Ramsey. Battles to win it back. Guerrero. Vieto. And he's there to hoof it away. And now the breakaway. And here's Dzeko. Dzeko. It's Dzeko! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Dzeko is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
No way through there.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
He's had a go! Oh, that was close. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance.
Dzeko really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Now it's Ram. He's gone for it! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then. Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality.
Brandt receives it in a good position. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Brandt plays it forward. Brandt. Ball through needs to be good here. Oh, shooting chance! And in it goes! Back to within one! Interesting!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Ramsey, check, he's had a shot! They've scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful, loved it.
He's made it 3, quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Oh, that is Checo! An absolute thunderbolt! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. All too easy. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Well, I've seen very little to indicate a comeback in this one, Peter. They've committed to this game with great desire and heart, and there's no need to back away from that.
AEK Athens lead by 3 in a game all about goals. It's so easy on the eye and promises more of the same after the break. So we're already into the second period. Well played, he saw that coming. Good take, and he's had a look. Guerrero goes for goal. Ramsey. Dashing forward at pace. It's a promising ball. Chance! And a shot! And more, and more, and more! Comfort! Yet more comfort! Easing away! There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, and he knew all along what he wanted to do, and it's a really great instinctive finish.
AEK Athens, totally rampant here. Hoists it forward. Chance to break. Decent looking ball. Cut out in the nick of time.
Internazional have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Shoots! Oh, there was plenty on that.
I think he still deserves full marks for making his way through. It was a cracking run.
That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Well weighted. Vieto. He's got away, and he's cut it out. He's pinged one through here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Internazional making consecutive changes here. Dangerous area. Internazional looking here to cut their deficit. He'll fancy himself from here. He's gone for goal. Can he get the shot away? He's put it wide.
Vieto can't really justify missing that, can he?
Hits one! In it goes! And again, they pile on the misery.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
How many more does he want? It's become a case of men against boys. And it's Dzeko. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And here's shapes to shoot! It's anyone's ball. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Vieto. Jorginho. Forward it goes. Vieto. It's a brilliant interception. Oh, they could break here. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Oh, he's fouled him there. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Done very well to intervene. Vieto. It's a loose ball. Vieto. Real chance! Oh, taken with style! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Still trying to make a game of this. Defenders on the back foot. Room for a shot. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Oh, good interception. 4 extra minutes added on. It's got through to him. Good ball, it's found its... And the shot! Get that clear. And the referee brings it to a close. AEK Athens enjoy their perfect day. For their victims, it is entirely imperfect. Comprehensive winners of a one-sided contest. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they...
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. So this place, of course, is the home to Internazional, and it does make for a really impressive sight on the banks of the river. We have already started here. Ramsey. Jorginho gets into the right position to intercept. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Hoists it forward, gets it back, forward it goes. He's made sure that that won't get through, and it's played forward. Has a hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Vieto. Jorginho. There's a long ball, neatly flicked on, and he's cut it out. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Foot in. Ball through needs to be good here. And it's Dzeko. Ramsey. Heads it! Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Vieto. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Jorginho. Done very well to intervene. Vieto. Nicely measured. Oh, shooting chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that plummets the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Now it's Dzeko. Dzeko, and that'll go straight through to the keeper. And it's Vieto. Well positioned to make that interception. He could be Dzeko! Brandt. Until half-time, and it is still goalless. Vieto cuts it out, tries to get it forward quickly. Brandt. Guerrero. Forward it goes. And it's Ramsey. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Brandt! And that'll be the last act of the first half. Both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we're already back underway here.
AEK Athens clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner... Shapes to shoot!
A pop!
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
It's Checo! He's scored!
Well, that's what the top players do. The ability to seize the initiative at crucial times in the game. And now this second half has a completely different outlook. Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
AEK Athens get themselves into the lead.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time...
Going for goal!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Hernandez battles to win it back. Oh, good interception.
Internazional have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Checo.
It's always a good time to register and lay down an early marker in the second half. They clearly had exactly that in mind and have gone about their business with absolutely the right commitment.
Pinged one through him. He's had a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Guerrero. He's through the middle. Guerrero swept in.
Internazional are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
He's had a go! The referee's awarded a free kick. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Guerrero. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. And it's Checo. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Ramsey, and here's Checo. Good turn, big chance! It's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. AEK Athens take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, that second goal has given them
Shot a goal! Yes! And they are cruising away.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Oliveira. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. AEK Athens with a set-piece chance. Great reaction. He's kept it out just. Has a pop! It goes to show he is human after all.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
No way through there. Checo. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Hoists it forward. Well played, he saw that coming. He's through. And the finish! Outstanding save to keep that out. Internazional could have here their final chance. Tries to get it clear. And here's Jorginho. Nelson Oliveira displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
You have to admire commitment like that because he could easily...
Big chance! Must be! Room for a shot. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Four extra minutes added on. And it's played forward. Now it's Oliveira, dashing forward at pace. Looking to force his way through. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And that will be the final act. AEK Athens enjoy their perfect day. For their victims, it is entirely imperfect. Comprehensive winners of a one-sided contest. Your reflections then, Jim?
AEK Athens were very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong, and it proved to be the decisive area.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, good day to you. You join us on a pretty wet afternoon here. The clouds have opened and it is raining, a little bit wet and miserable. But that ought not to put us off. We are all indeed itching to go. Last few final checks and formalities are being gone through now. There is a very good crowd in, a boisterous crowd too, smashing atmosphere. And on a day like this, in this part of the world, there is nowhere you would rather be, with or without the rain. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. So we're up and running. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah,
Milik with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Milik is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Fabian Ruiz tries to get it forward quickly. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Great reaction! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Pjanic. Philippe Coutinho, played out to the right.
Braithwaite really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some very good options.
Pjanic gets it out to the wing. Coutinho has been caught there, it's a foul. Longley. Roberto. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Barcelona seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
And here's Messi, and it's Coutinho. Koulibaly drives it forward. Mertens gets the better of his man. Zielinski. Milik, and the weighted pass, and that's not going to reach. Titi plays it forward. And it's Coutinho. And here's Griezmann. And here's Messi. Messi. And Titi. Fabian Ruiz. And here's the chance to counter. Zielinski tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And here's Messi. Timely intervention. Coutinho. Hoists it forward. Dashing forward at pace.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
And here's Griezmann. He's got away. Griezmann. Chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. That was a given. It always was.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Barcelona, it's your first blood here.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Philippe Coutinho. Now it's Mertens. He's pinged one through here. Has a hit! It's a goal! Napoli are back in business. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Deflected behind for a corner kick. Bakayoko knocks it away. Bakayoko goes looking. Let down by a lack of accuracy. And here's Griezmann. Good ball, it's found, it goes for goal! What a wonderful goal!
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Milik. Milik goes, he's had a shot! They've scored!
You know, we may be looking at another classic here, and I'm not going to guess what's going to happen next, but that is great togetherness and resolve.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the...
That'll be the final action of the first half. It has been a pretty crazy game so far. All played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And we are already promptly back underway. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there. Goes for goal! And it's a goal!
Well, when one or two others were maybe a tad slow at restarting this game, then up steps a big character who was simply switched on and bright, and he sparked another advantage for his team at an important stage. In August,
Mertens has a shot! Messi. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third.
Barcelona have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break?
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Mertens. Zielinski. Defenders on the back foot. And it's been taken straight back. Loose ball. Messi got a size, big chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Defending of the desperate variety. good take, and he's had a look. And it's Messi. TT decides to play it back. Messi.
Well, the omens aren't looking favourable for them because they're chasing the ball too much.
Mertens. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. TT going full tilt down the left. Messi. Pjanic. Roberto. Coutinho has got himself a free kick. Barcelona looking to widen the gap even further here. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Messi! Bakayoko. And it's played forward. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Longley does well to read it and intercepts.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
And now they can launch a counter. Mertens. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be outmuscled. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And a shot! Mertens floats one over.
Napoli are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
And they've been caught out here.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Coutinho. TT. Messi. TT. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away.
Barcelona can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Lozano. Politano. Bakayoko. Griezmann. This is promising. He's in, shoots! And in it goes! And with that goal comes comfort!
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
Barcelona could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, some fans are...
And that is that. Well, much worthy industry, but that alone simply not enough. They are beaten by the better side. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win. And I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
Just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin for joining us and to wish you a very good day. Wherever you are on this most pleasant evening, there has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This is the Estadio Beira Rio, a very healthy flourish of red and white colours in evidence. The home as it is, of Internazional. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Edin Dzeko. He's a real handful up front, Peter, and not just because of his height and that physical presence. He's got excellent awareness and technique, and that allows him to bring others into the game. He's a very powerful finisher too, so he'll be giving defenders a real dilemma about whether to close him down or not. I would advise the former.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Well, they could break here. Dzeko has a goal! Hoists it forward. Guerrero. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. He's there to receive it. Edin Nielsen. Here it is now, surely!
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Well played, he saw that coming. Ramsey. And here's Dzeko. Edin Nielsen. Guerrero. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Good ball, it's found its target. Cut out in the nick of time. Good challenge, he just stood firm. It's Vieto. Vieto. Ramsey. That intervention was very necessary. Guerrero. And here's Dzeko. And here's Ramsey. Guerrero gets it back. Hernandez. Ramsey drives it forward. Dzeko. Edin Nielsen. Guerrero. Internazional ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. He's gone for it! Oh, that's a waste.
AEK Athens know they can rely on the counter, and they've just expressed a warning.
Guerrero. Now it's Dzeko, and it's Ramsey. Ramsey, and here's Dzeko. Oh, good, has a hit! Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And that is as far as they're going to go. Vieto. And whistle goes for half-time.
Well, both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means.
So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained.
Chance! Sticks it away! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Eder Nielsen. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Guerrero. Oh, great ball, and the shot! In it goes! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Internazional had the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Goes for goal! It's a goal! And they're back in front!
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. AEK Athens get themselves into the lead.
Internazional showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or... Guerrero! Oh, that's an own goal!
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
Internazional, some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Needed a better pass there. Ramsey with the cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Vieto. Now the counter. Shot at goal! Really well taken goal. And they get themselves in front!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Ramsey, and it's played forward. Right through the middle. Guerrero! So close to drawing level.
Guerrero couldn't quite put that away, but there's plenty of positives in how they've responded.
shot! Vieto.
Internazional are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And it's Vieto.
Internazional are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Jorginho. Just 5 minutes left. It is just a question of running down the clock now. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. D'Alessandro. Vieto. Good take, and he's had a look. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Dzeko. It's got through to him. He's on his way. He's through, it's one-on-one. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
AEK Athens. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. AEK Athens come away with the win. A job really well done in all departments. A real sum-of-the-parts team effort. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I thought it lived up to its billing, Peter. Very competitive, open.